Okay, hi guys, welcome back. I know it's been a minute, and by been a minute I mean only 4 freaking days. I've been trying to stay away from this game. Not like stay away from it, but like I've been saying, it's my favorite game at the moment. Well, my only game that I'm playing at the moment. I have other games, but this is the only one that I actually want to play. Um, I've been trying to stay away from it because I watched a very good movie a couple days ago, like on Wednesday. Today's Saturday, so like Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, 4 days ago, probably when I last played this. um, I watched Sinners. Ooh, and a little spoiler, I guess not spoiler, but it takes place in Mississippi as well, just like South of Midnight, and it's also a I don't know how to phrase this, but it's a movie that's for black people, and I loved it because if you didn't know, I'm half black. Wow. You know? And I really did like that movie. And immediately after watching it, me and my sister, we loved it. And I wanted to play this game almost right after, but I wanted to hold off because I wanted to play it when I actually had time and, gathered my thoughts about Sinners. I'm supposed to go see it again tomorrow, but I don't think that's happening. Um, but yeah, I love media centered around blackness and community and our culture, and it was just a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, please go see it. It's really good. And my only thing is, if you're not black or are in the community or know the culture, half of the stuff that they say in that movie is going to go over your head, so please don't get offended by some of the stuff they say or do in that movie, because it's just not for you then. But regardless, it still is a good movie. The cinematography is great. The soundtrack, oh my god, the soundtrack is so good. So, anyways, enough about Sinners. Let's play South of Midnight. I did see a lot of parallels in Sinners in South of Midnight, though. So, I really do want to get back into this game because I do like this game. So, come on.
I can hear you giggling.
Oh, I kind of forgot where I left off, but it's the part with the swamp monster. We're playing hide and seek. Okay, the way he laughs is actually like kind of.
Found you.
Oh, there he is. He's
Another
so
round.
adorable.
Okay. Hey, but you gotta stay quiet. Dos,
Tres,
tres, cuatro, cinco. I hope you found a good
seis,
spot.
siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Oh, I can hear him giggling again.
This is what Mahalia wants me to do, right? Help this monster out first.
There he is.
There you are. You're already pretty big. But that giggling really gives you away. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
I'm coming.
You know what I forgot to talk about at the beginning of the stream? I forgot to talk about why the titles almost beat a stream. I don't know if any of you follow me on Twitter, but if you do, you know I said that
These creatures aren't monsters. They're just waiting for someone who cares to come along.
that I wanted to do like a follow-a-thon, kind of, for my birthday, since it's coming up on Tuesday? No, that's the 6th. Wednesday, the 7th. I currently have the goal set to at least 5 more followers. Until then, like,
Okay.
I obviously know
That's
how
the
a
last
follow-up
one.
works, and I don't have
more.
enough followers to get the word out, or followers on Twitter
Do
to
you
get
know
the
a way
word
out
out.
of here?
But I want to try it anyways, because it would
Didn't realize
really
this was a thing you could do.
mean a
Good to know.
lot if I had a couple more followers, especially for my birthday. That just sounds so special.
Here we go. Can't trust my own gut sometimes, but I can trust Mahalia.
Sometimes. What is this place? Follow Honey. Oh, that's the monster's name. Honey's just a big baby.
Cozy. A little bit of nature, some knickknacks. Very bohemian. Is that you and your mama?
Mm-hmm. That's Mahalia.
Trying so hard to get back to mine.
Hazel, I'm gonna need you to read between the lines, okay? The Flower Child. For a fortnight I watched over the creature some will call a monster. He was already becoming something new by the time I plucked him from the petals of a flower cradle. Sprouting leaves for hair, vines for veins, and wild grapes for eyes. Swaddling him as a mother would... Swaddling him as a mother would did nothing to slow the turn. I've been wrong many times in life, but losing this child to the old pain haunting the swamp hurts most of my sins.
Is this about you? Mahalia. Oh, honey. No wonder she wants me to help you. Toys can only go so far to make a kid feel less alone out here.
Mm-hmm.
Is this where you sleep?
Mm-hmm. He's so cute.
Can't lie. Looks pretty comfy. Okay, let's find a way to help you. Mahalia said to keep those who walk with and behind me in mind. Nap time, huh? Don't worry, honey. I'll be here when you wake up. So then I crossed paths with this fella, Rue, who told me to track him and my mama down at Kushma's Cabaret. Catfish wasn't thrilled, cautioning that it was too risky, but it was my only lead. While I gathered my spindles, I was guided by a weaver from the past, Mahalia. Then I stumbled upon a gentle creature named Honey. He seemed to be in a bind, so I felt the urge to lend a hand. But in these swamps, the air was thick with ancient secrets. had to push through to find my way out and reach my ma at Kushma's Cabaret. So that wasn't you? Right. You don't talk. So what was that? Where are you going? Hey! Wait up! I don't think that's safe. Wait!
Well, let's go help Honey from whatever that thing is.
Oh my god. She's huge! How am I gonna handle two creatures at once? Okay, why are you running towards the screen?
I need 5 more. What does this one say? An anguished cry. The hunters tried to burn Hope's Crossing to the ground. With the fire roaring bright, the little swamp boy grew as big as a house and fled into the swamp. Searched high and low for him. After helping the others board an old friend's boat, found him far from the ashes of our home. When I sought help from the weaver to heal him, he cried out in anguish and ran from me again. Wailed the pain I won't soon forget, shook me to my core.
Another Mahalia message. I'm on the right track.
Go get it, Croissant. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's 5, so I can get it. Oh, I guess I can't get an upgrade. I forgot it was 125.
There's
you,
something
honey.
over there you want me to see?
Oh.
Stigma. That boat's covered in it.
Dang, what an old boat. Ooh, crocodile.
Wait somewhere safe, okay? I need to clear the way. gotta listen to.
Please, honey. Ooh. People to fight. Okay. Come on,
Shipwreck
Crouton.
would be full of sorrows.
Okay, well, that wasn't a lot of enemies. Is it because I don't have all my stuff, or...
Hey, go hide again. It's not safe yet. I always find you, don't I?
What is the song saying? I know they keep saying listen to the song, but sometimes I can't hear the lyrics. Bell of Prospero. Who are these people? Ooh, finally.
There
Something
were
to
kids
inspect.
on this boat? Nothing about this place screams family friendly.
Okay, is that enough? Nope. 5 more. Hello? I'm pretty sure I did it before, but okay.
This was one of those old-timey pleasure boats I wouldn't have been allowed on. Unless
Nope.
it was to scrub toilets.
Yeah. You're right, Hazel. Unless it was to scrub some damn toilets.
Where's that knot?
Come on, Crouton. There it is.
You're a lifesaver.
Oh, he is, isn't he? We do not use what? Oh, almost missed this. Ooh, Stowaway's 10 bucks. Seek Mahalia. She will get you and your boy safe passage.
Bet Mahalia's bonfire could be seen from the decks. Would have been a beacon of hope to a lot of people.
What is this? This stuff in the air. What is that? I could have went out this way. Stupid.
Oh, I remember now. This boat disappeared over a century ago.
Over a century ago. What happened? Bill of fare course. Beef, pork, chicken, or venison. Ew, venison. I don't like venison. I never had it, but it just sounds gross. Gravy sauce, chili sauce, ketchup sauce, ground beef, ham, cod, fish, butter sauce, or rain egg sauce. Side dishes. Breast of mutton, smothered. Pork ragged, onion sauce. Braised lamb, herb sauce, calf head, a la mode, beef heart, gravy sauce, relishes, pickles, coleslaw? You mean coleslaw? Horseradish, dessert, rhubarb, cranberry, currant, or gooseberry pie, pound cake with figs and almonds, fruit cake with raisins and prunes, blanc mange. Visit the bar for Madeira, sherry, claret, port, malt liquor, and champagne varieties. Gentlemen ordering wine from the bar without specifying price or kind will be furnished with Madeira at $2 per bottle. Okay.
Calf head a la mode? Ugh.
What? That's what I was gonna say, Hazel. Cause what?
They were
What's
having
that?
a good old time.
Poker
Workers suffered in ways
and
no one
chips.
likes to think about.
Look, the bar. Still got wine. I bet it's real good now. What happens if I jumped down here? Could I get back up? Should I test it? I'm gonna test it. What the hell was that? Oh, this is all the way in the beginning. Tss. Oh, my bad. I'm stupid. Ah. Yeah. I'm just a idiot. There's nothing else for me here? No? I guess not.
Keep those who walk with you and behind you in mind.
Oh, finally. Time for an upgrade. Let's upgrade. What are we upgrading? Last longer, strand push, multiple enemies. Let's do crouton. Crouton of joy.
I'm ready.
Ayotunde caught wind of whispers about the thriving, freed settlement in the swamps nearby. Hope bloomed in her heart. She dreamed of a better future for her son than what waited them upriver. So when Bella Prospero drifted closer to the swampy shore, Ayotunde risked everything.
Oh my god. Oh. No, she must have made it to the riverbank. It didn't end like this for her.
I hope not.
That woman in the pattern needs my help too.
Slumber, child, slumber and dream, dream, dream. Let the river carry you back to me.
Oh. Oh, it was over there. I guess the second half of the boat.
I can help her. And Honey. I think I've got to.
You can't help her, Hazel. She is a ghost.
There you are. You hearing all that racket too, huh? Oh! What the hell? We gotta get out of here.
Oh. Excuse me. How can she hit me in the air? That's unfair.
You won't be safe for her flinging mud bombs around. Is she trying to find something?
Her baby. It's Honey. I know it.
You made it! Wait, mind helping me get over there?
Should I go this way first? I'm going to double check over here.
There we go. Thanks. Woo!
Did I accidentally just kill Crouton? Hello? There we go. Alright, Crouton, let's get...
Let's clean this up.
Ayotunde plunged into the unknown for the sake of her baby. But upon shore, she was pursued by the crew and stumbled in the darkness. With her heart pounding, she bit back the urge to cry out to him, gritting her teeth raw to seal her sorrow. If caught, no one will save her baby.
That's her haunting these swamps. Can't imagine her pain.
Why would they stop the boat just to look after her? It's a swamp. Maybe she's dead. Leave her alone.
Last night, under bright strange stars, we left behind the men that caged you and me, running toward our promised land. Mama will be there in the morning.
Oh, a place for Crouton to go.
There it is. The heart of all this pain. Into the hole you go.
Oh. Why do all these frogs get their eyes closed?
That's where she hid. Rumors and the hope for a better life were all she had.
Mm-hmm. Old pain, new life. Spent an age out here with only cricket song for company, toiling over how to fix what I'd done. That boy, that sweet creature all alone, waiting for someone to peel back the moss and free the babe beneath. Never did figure how to save that poor child. There aren't enough creatures I can heal on this earth to make my penance.
That's too raw. Feels like the first time I saw Mama cry. Freaked me out real bad.
Hi, honey.
Don't worry, big guy. We're gonna figure this all out together.
Here we go again. Let's see. Gone, gone, gone. Come on. Oh, my bad. Thank you, Crouton. Thank you.
Ayatunde. You got my attention.
My whole thing, she had to jump from the top of the boat. She could have went to a lower level to jump off. But that's not my problem. That's Ayatunde's problem.
Once the crew vanished, she tore through the night fighting through the thick undergrowth to find her lost baby. Gripped by despair, she hummed a lullaby softly, hoping against hope for her baby's giggles to pierce the icy air. But that swamp, it just kept stretching on and on, till a peculiar lantern flickered into view, right beside his tiny mud-streaked blanket.
Ayatunde lost her baby and Mahalia found honey. That's no coincidence.
It's not. I'm pretty sure Ayatunde's baby is Honey, but Ayatunde's baby perished before she found
There's
him.
another pattern up there. Hope I'm right about this.
Trust not till I know one.
Whoa. How'd this get all the way up here?
Oh. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Oh.
It's the blanket from the pattern. It's been here all this time.
Here we go. A bittersweet reunion. I buried my hooks, sent my spindles downriver. As fate would have it, I chanced upon the couple I wed in Hope's Crossing. They had my weaving tools, said they found them near the river. One day it seems like the strands will always find me. The couple stayed a while, kept me company long enough for her to grow heavy with child. Jeez, they stayed with her for months. I thought of the little swamp boy I couldn't save as my hands brought new life squalling into the world. I think of him often as I near the end.
Thank God. Don't think I could have handled something like that all on my own.
Right.
Dude, my legs are shorter than yours. Wait up. Shit. Honey, stay back.
Please, I was right there. How? 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 Alright. Enough. 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 She about to piss me off for real. And why is she aiming, actively aiming for me, bitch?
Little help, big guy?
Little help? I don't need it. Actually, maybe for this part.
Hang back, honey. I need to check out the rest of the boat. She must have had something to do with the crash.
The river will flow and the sun will shine, 'cause Mama will be there in the morning.
False knowledge. Good folks know to care for a wounded heart before it has need of a weaver. And great folks can mend what a weaver can't. This is what the false stitcher, who sought to steal my gifts, couldn't understand. We weavers don't bend the grand tapestry to our will. We weave only to mend its tears. But we can't use our gifts to mend our own wounds. We must rely on the kindness of others for that.
False stitcher.
Who?
There's so much about all this that I don't get yet.
Kushma and Brew? Or who? How do I get up there? Okay, well yeah, that's the only way. Hee hee. Oh, there's nothing over here. Disappointing. Alrighty.
Now, how am I supposed to get this thing running?
With Crouton, obviously. Why does she ask stupid questions? There's no more, like, papers or anything that I can read.
Do your thing.
Oh, I can't. Oh. Poor Crouton was just getting beat up in there. I'm so sorry. still works.
I can't believe this still works.
Right.
Okay, bottle's almost full. Just a bit more, and then I figure out this tangle.
Captain's log. That wailing. It's got to stop. Between my hardest working deckhands sneaking off to follow that uppity devil woman, Mahalia, and my prettiest parlor girls jumping overboard to escape that monster's wailing, I'll have no crew left to service my beautiful, beautiful Belle. I poured my life savings into this boat, and I'll die here with blood pouring from my ears before I abandon her to the riverbed. They can't have her. She's mine. No one can sink my best girl.
Uppity devil woman?
Right.
I wonder if he was captain enough to go down with his ship in the end.
Right. You know, white people back in the day piss me off. Okay. You know, they would do and say all this shit when they could have really just minded their own damn business. Like, it was so easy to do, especially back then. They didn't have no technology to be in everybody's business. They actively sought out to be in everybody else's damn business.
No more feeding on pain for y'all.
Crouton, get him. Okay, let's see what happened.
But there was no baby left to be found. Not anymore. And the wail of grief that echoed through the swamp was so raw and monstrous that the captain ran the boat aground in his panic.
Sometimes I feel like I could tear the world apart too.
I believe it's time we met vis-a-vis Hazelflow.
Yeah, let's.
See you soon.
I double jumped. Fallen. Yes, I know I've fallen. Okay, watch this, watch this. Double jump. Right. Watch this. Double jump. Hell, I'm pushing L2. Like, it's not even that hard. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. How the fuck was I supposed to make that? Oh my god, back here. Don't piss me off, game. She just doesn't run fast for my liking. Oh my god! I swear to God, if it brings me back to that one fucking part. Like, why? Why did I die so many fucking times during this? I double jumped. I don't want to crash out, but I might. Cause what the hell is going on? Please, cause then she does some stupid shit like that. Like, oh my gosh, I clearly double jumped. I'm pushing LT, right? LT. I'm jumping, right? Jumping. Motherfucker. My gosh. What the hell was that? I might go to sleep.
He's headed for the tangle. Shit, she's here too.
Stay out of my fucking way, Iotunde.
on, Ayatunde.
Ayotunde never gave up searching for her baby. And the search changed her. She didn't know this was a magical swamp, or that a giant flower had sheltered her baby and kept him safe. The crew in their last moments were stunned to see this monstrous creature smashing the boat in her aid, like an angel of vengeance. She went so deep into her grief she couldn't see the light in the darkness. Another peculiar lantern, searching for her, offering hope. Ayotunde never did find her lost baby.
She never stopped looking. All this time, she never gave up.
Not even when she was turned.
You may not know me because I've changed. But Mama will not stop looking for her baby. When the river takes, the river gives, and Mama will search as long
I was right. You are the baby Ayatunde lost when she escaped. You're just trying to reach your mom, aren't you?
She doesn't realize that's her baby, though. Because if she did, obviously she would have stopped this a long time ago.
Hey, wait! It still might be dangerous.
But why did it take Honey so long? Screenshot saved, period. Like I said, y'all can't stop me now. Now that I know how to take screenshots.
Stay put. She might not recognize you.
And he said, no, I'm going. That's my mama.
Let me protect you.
Mama will be there in the morning. Mama will be there in the
No.
Me next.
Oh,
Me and Mama
me
next.
next. Hazel's so cute. I really started tearing up when she
Mahalia.
said that.
Finally catching up to you.
At least she wasn't a monster we had to fight. A final message. To the one who walks behind me, learn to sit in peace with your victories and your regrets. These are the measures of life. Here is wisdom to bear them well. Hold true to your convictions, but accept help when offered. Find your own way to sew shut the tears in the grand tapestry. Lastly, when you feel your hooks grow too heavy to bear, leave your sigil behind for your successor to find. You may begin your Weaver's journey alone, but alone is not how it ends. Good luck, Weaver.
Is this for me?
For you or any Weaver after you.
Did I do okay?
Of course you did, Hazel. You did all that you could.
Her lantern.
Oh, nice.
Come on! Does the lantern summon you?
You should be so lucky.
Who's that?
Oh, no.
It's Rue.
For real?
I know it.
Who is that?
Shaking Bones. He runs this here operation, ferrying desperate folks to places unknown.
Places unknown, huh? He could take me where Rue was holding my mama.
Riding with Shaking Bones to reach Kushman's realm? No way.
At least I found my way out of here.
I tried to warn you before. Kushman's domain ain't no joke. Folks at the end of their rope wind up stuck in a place they can't claw their way out of. Searching for salvation, finding only suffering.
I appreciate you, but I've come this far. I gotta see this through.
Exactly. It's her mom. Shaking Bones.
Can this take me to my mama?
He is ginormous.
You might not come back.
Aw, you gonna miss me, ain't you?
I'm just upset I can't follow. You know how much I love seeing a good story play out?
Cause you're so damn nosy.
He is
Be
nosy.
careful now, you hear?
I'll come back, I promise.
You better. I gotta know how this tale of Hazel ends.
Ooh, what he about to play? Guitars. Speaking of guitars, I've been wanting to learn for the past couple months, but I haven't had the money to buy an actual
It
guitar.
hurt to even imagine what this woman must have endured. But thankfully, Honey found his way back to her. As I watched Honey's mother holding him close, envy washed over me like a wave. I was yearning to see my mama again, but my powers wouldn't take me back to her. It was gonna take a leap of faith. And a one-way trip to a spot my fish pal wouldn't even consider swimming.
No one is telling, bitter or sweet. Now, what's more compelling? Oh, follow the river. Follow the
The
river.
Crossroads.
And
Ooh.
find the town on the tapestry.
Muddy Waters. Complete. Chapter 11.
Thanks for the ride. Which way do I go?
Follow the
Hey,
river.
wait! Which way to Kushma's?
Follow the river.
Follow the river.
Fine, figure it out on my own. How do I get to Kushma's from here?
Child, you gon' have to stay a while.
Not him laughing in the background.
Better not turn your back. It's not all white.
What's that over there? Crossroad. Okay. Where to now?
No. Okay, so if you aren't black, or if you don't know the story of what's it called? Something with the crossroads. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my phone to look it up really quickly. It's really interesting. I know the story, but I don't know all the details. Okay, I just looked it up. My bad, that took so long. But what I'm seeing is, I know that it was called Crossroad Blues. It's a song called Crossroad by somebody called Robert Johnson. And the myth or the story goes, he goes to a crossroads late at night and asks, I guess, to become famous, like sells his soul to the devil at a crossroad. And he ends up becoming like the greatest blues player of all time. And I think he ends up like dying in a mysterious way or something, and people just thought it was like strange that after he went to the crossroad and made the song Crossroad, he became like extremely famous. So people thought he sold his soul to the devil. If you don't know, Robert Johnson is a Black American, and if you don't know anything about Black Americans, they strongly believe that if something just happens, it's the work of the devil. Which is super strange to me because I don't believe, I'm not religious. But it's kind of understandable if something like, oh, you know, you're just like this small town like musician, and then all of a sudden you're super famous. Everybody's just like, what the hell is going on? Then there's people in the back of their mind being like, oh, he sold his soul to the devil. Which in turn is like strange to me because, like I said, I'm not religious and I think that's stupid. Should I leave? Entry 1. I can see the wagon. I came to the crossroads, found the true path, but now that I'm here, something in my gut is hesitant. I miss her so much, but I don't think she'd want this for me. She said live a full life without her. How can I live fully when she no longer walks the earth? She was my everything. Entry 2. I can still go back, I think. I don't know how long I've been here. I sit and ponder. I sit and dream, such odd dreams. I can hear her calling to me, promising things, crying and begging to see me. Said she can feel me so close. Don't I love her? Why won't I step through the door?
She's following someone she loved too.
Town on the Tapestry. Wainwright. Harbor. Oceans River.
Ah, okay. I see.
Changos. It wants me to go that way. What if I go this way?
I
Whoa.
can't see shit.
Neither can I, Hazel. Oh, my little... Oh. Okay. Well, let's see where this one goes. Where's this one gonna bring me?
I don't think this is it.
Alright, we went forward. Will it let us go backwards? It will. Ah, this is so fun.
Back where I started.
Okay. Let's take a right then.
Back to where I started? But something seems different.
Yep. The thing is broken. Oh, I'm mad that there's not another entry.
Looks like I'm on the right path.
Town on Tapestry. Looks like it was pointed this way. So let's go this way.
This is new.
Ooh, there is another entry. Entry 1. Should I stay? I've started to hear her even when I'm awake. June, she says. June, June, June. I hear her, wailing and crying for me. Beyond the grave. I know that's not possible, but something in her voice rasps, like dried leaves in wind. I miss her so much. I'm going. Who am I to question a miracle, a chance to right a wrong, to correct a misstep? I just want to hold her again, hear her voice in my ear. I have sat and pondered enough, dreamed enough for 2 lifetimes. I will see her again.
She was chasing the dead. I'm not. You're the magician. Well, going on in. Bigger on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hello? Anyone here?
Is that Cherie's dollhouse? This looks like all the stuff from Bunny's place, actually. The record keeps skipping. Agatha Leonette fell asleep while smoking a cigar, burned her house down with her family inside, escaped the fire because the gramophone started skipping and woke her.
God, that's awful. The survivor's guilt.
Mm-hmm. Silverware. Milk and Sugar Love? Paul Tiller poisoned his great-aunt hoping for her inheritance, but her money was long gone. She merely enjoyed spending time with her only nephew. Aw.
Greedy bastard.
Yeah. Yeah. Ring ring. Trudy Moreau failed to catch her toddler daughter before she pedaled into the street. Can no longer abide the sound of a ringing bell.
Oh, no.
Oh. These are all, like, so sad. Like, what?
Where's that coming from?
A loom. Ruse limerence. I can sense an all-consuming despair near, like a fire roving across dried plains. I can taste it, bitter and dank, unfulfilling. I've seen their regret-filled dreams, walked their halls of painful memories. They will come to seek the grand tapestry soon. Of that I am sure.
So, he can sense pain?
There is a gnat in here. Look at that snapping turtle. The Hungry Maw. Ian Gurrig. Afflicted with a bottomless hunger, dreams of unfettered access to the refrigerator his parents keep locked most hours of the day. Okay.
Poor kid.
Poor kid? Well, if they had to lock it up, must be for a goddamn good reason.
That's my stuff. What's all of this doing here?
A cell phone?
Hello?
Hello, Hazel.
Mama? Are you okay?
Oh, she's fine and fully healed.
You. Where is she? And you best not have.
Believe it or not, Hazel Flood, I got your best interest in mind. Meet me at Kushma's Cabaret. I got a proposition that's right up your alley.
Kushma's Cabaret?
Now, hold on now. You're gonna have to conjure up something different than what you wearing. That ain't you.
How did you... Listen, I have more important...
I don't make the rules.
Ooh, outfit change, period.
Your claim is yours.
Hello? Hello? Claim was mine.
Ooh.
Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Okay.
I can go back in. I wonder why. I don't think I missed anything. Maybe they put a floof down here or something. I don't know. Look at that crocodile. Two-toe down. Nope. Okay. That was a waste. There wasn't anything else that I could read in here, was there?
Whoa. This is wild. Holy shit. This is unreal. All these strands?
Ew, look, his own billboard. Rude. He looks ugly in them, too.
Kinda creepy.
Mm-hmm. My ear itches, my god. Town on the Tapestry. Welcomes you to visit Rue. What if I don't want to see him? Well, let's get this over with.
This is where Haints come from?
I wanted to unravel it, not get full fucking health. My god. How do I get that? How do I get that? Still stars don't remember. I can't remember. My name? It's on the tip of my tongue, but it gets stuck. My face? A shadow. I think I had brown eyes? Or maybe blue. Green? I think I was once loved. I remember loving. Love lost? The stars here, they don't move. Do they remember how to shine? Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
Does being here make you forget everything? Even yourself? Mama! to the cabaret? Hello?
Probably Hazel. Joe Goodfellow, 74. Mud Correctional Center, Kentucky. Yearns for the lover who never visits. 50 odd years since I killed your snake husband dead, my darling. Only 10 more till we can be together. You'll keep waiting for me, won't you? Deluded old man. She never loved you, and you will never see her again. You took a life for nothing. R.
You killed someone, so why are you here?
Is that Joe Goodfellow?
He looks like he's bleeding?
The many little things. I miss the sunrise and hearing people sneeze. I miss the sound of harmony in choirs. I miss my sister. I think I had a sister. Her warm hugs and scary movies. I miss the phone call that took her. I miss my sister.
This place robbed you of even the little things.
Hallowed love. He's hollow inside. My words bounce off his cold, empty skin like an echo. He smiles and his teeth tremble and shake. He blinks and I can see the emptiness behind those beautiful eyes. His hands feel stiff when I hold it. I can stomach these things. At least here, he loves me still.
Another one chasing the impossible. Guess I'm not so different.
Lee Tae-jung. Spit it out. I can still hear them laughing at me. Ha ha ha. Let's all laugh at Billy. Just spit it out. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Billy, Billy. Even here. Ha 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 ha.
Even here? Did Rue promise you something?
I double jumped there. Oh my god. Alright, chill out, Hazel. You about to get me killed. Hee. More health. Bid as a fiddle. Fully upgrade Hazel's health. Oh, this is the last upgrade. I wonder who's up there. Lee Tae-jung.
I thought the streets of Prospera were bad.
Cushman's
Might as well be
Cabaret.
invisible.
If I jump over here, is there a way to come back? What is this? Ella May. Ooh. 7. Oh. Arcadia Hospital, Tennessee. Hasn't seen her parents in years. If I say all my prayers right, then I'll get well enough to see Mommy and Daddy again. I've got to recite them in just the right order. Poor thing, her innocent desperation is nothing but fuel.
Desperate innocence is fuel. Is Root using you somehow? She's praying so hard.
Nope, I wanted to get on top of there. Whatever.
Spooky.
I miss. I want to go home. I miss the sun. I want to go home. I miss the sun. I want to go home. I want to go home. I miss the sun. I want to go home. Please, 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 I want to go home. Please, the sun.
That's... God. Coming here seems like trading one sorrow for another.
Okay, I made it back over here. Quit looking up. Jesus Christ, Hazel.
Am I supposed to take a bow?
Mike Jones.
I'm trying to get to Kushma's. All right then. I'll just be on my way.
Hazel, when are you gonna learn that these people do not speak? They're dead, most likely. Would be beautiful. What a beautifully broken
It is
place.
beautiful. In a really fucked up kind of way.
Okay. Let's go through all of these. So it'll stop giving me that notification. Characters. Who's new? Honey? Ayotunde. Ayotunde was an enslaved woman who leapt from the Bella Prospero with her child, hoping to make it to Hope's Crossing to give her and her baby a better life. Well, Ayotunde, that did not turn out very well. Creatures. Who's new? Mythical creature. Honey Island. Swamp monster. Honey has spent centuries alone in the swamp, humming his mother's lullaby and making a home for himself. He was found by Mahalia, who cared for him before he fully transformed. Mythical creature Altamahaha. Oh, my eye itches. My God. Grief and rage transformed Ayatunde into something unrecognizable. She lingers in these forgotten swamps, caught between hibernating in murky depths and frantically searching for her lost child, Honey. Uncovered by the hurricane, she seeks him out again. Mythical creature, Shaken Bones. Shaken Bones was once Wayland Shaken James, frontman of the Bella Prospero band. He was killed as he tried to escape the boat for freedom. Oh God. The land made him into Shaken Bones, and now he ushers people to freedom in places unknown. Nice. World. Mahalia's bonfire served as a beacon of hope for escaped slaves seeking their freedom in Hope's Crossing, fueled by fireflies that respond to a weaver's call. Its magical flames have guided many a weaver to the next step in their journey. The Bella Prospero, a pleasure boat from the 1840s, kept in operation by enslaved people. Jesus. With live bands, a casino, and fresh food, it was popular in its heyday. Some say it vanished with a howl so wild it sounded like the river was settling an old score. From Ayatunde, the crossroads. Crossroads are a final chance. The roads lead to many realms and many lands, fantastical places where hopes and dreams live and die. The crossroads are where you make the decision to turn back or venture into the unknown. Ruse Caravan. Ruse Caravan is bigger on the inside. It's full of memory objects, things people held dear, objects that hold deep meaning. Town on the Tapestry, a bustling town within Kushma's realm of dream and nightmares, where desperate folk seek refuge from their pains and sorrows. At its heart stands Kushma's Cabaret, where Rue has called Hazel to meet. Cosmology, hazard, fly trap. I know about that. Gosh, my nose itches. Lev Steiner. Tempest Hamlin. Whoa. Let's see what happened to Tempest. Tempest Hamlin, 42, St. Abigail's Convent, Kansas. Wants to be listened to and adored. I dedicated this, my 5th award of the night, to my horrible, unsupportive parents and to everyone else who refused to believe I would one day become the world-famous actress that I am. She had such hopes and dreams of beating the odds, but then again, don't they all?
He's doing something with folks' emotions.
That looks like somebody from the town.
She keeps bowing to no one. There's the cabaret. But the easy way is blocked off. Looks like the tower would get me there, though. Gonna have to climb it first.
Golly. Okay, that kind of hurt.
Feels like I'm being messed with.
I like the music that they're playing. No. Gosh, Hazel just turned. Reach the clock tower.
Gotta climb up this thing.
Time, peace, and repair.
Just gotta keep going up.
How do I? Bro, please. Passage. The gears grind, the hands spin, time starts and starts again. I dream, I fret, he tastes my regret, and it starts and starts again. What is that, haiku?
He's feeding on them?
Okay, let's continue. What is she doing? I'm trying. I try it once. I try it twice. Seems my best will never suffice. I beg, I plead, I never succeed. My best has never sufficed.
Just a rat on a wheel.
Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. Okay. Run on the wall. Run on the wall, Yindy.
Getting closer.
upgrade available. We'll do push. Just a nudge.
Jeez, this is a workout. Almost up top.
Okay. Let's try that again. Is snapping me. Let me pause. See what they want. Okay, it wasn't anything serious. They need to quit. Let's get into it.
I've had it up to here with y'all. To the cabaret and one step closer to Ma.
All right.
Come on to the slickest and only show in town.
Perfect time.
Christmas Cabaret is about to start.
Christmas Cabaret. Okay, but I don't think there's anything I can do right now. So let's go in.
Mama?
It's time for Kushma's Cabaret.
You again.
Come to the stage, my dear. See, once I too was
Jesus,
just
Rue
like
is tall.
I rude things I didn't do. I'd chew on every little wrong. Guilt from crimes was too strong. At night I'd lie awake in bed and ponder what I should have said. Regret would dog me all life long. All I did just felt so wrong until Kushma came along. Dreammaker, kingmaker, Lord of bargain chance. Spin the wheel and make a wish. There's no payment in advance. Kushma master, power vaster. No one comes close to him. All are welcome to stay forever. Time to sink or swim. So, what's on offer with this proper? Choose an ending, you're the author. Old mistakes become successes. Your choices, he obsesses until Kushma came. Take this and go find your mama. I just ask you for a favor later.
A favor later. That does not sound good.
So, this will take me to her?
She waiting for you.
This better work.
Right. crossroads.
I felt lost in the thickest fog I've ever seen. And the pressure to get to Kushma's Cabaret to find my mom was suffocating. Like the weight of the world bearing down on my shoulders. When I stepped into the cabaret, Rue greeted it. And I felt myself getting caught up in the moment. Here, time seemed to dance to Rue's tune, flowing both forward and backward. After agreeing to his terms, I crossed the threshold and found myself right back where I started.
What?
They say you can't mend the past. Well, I was about to put that to the test.
I don't think you can, Hazel. Past
I'm back.
isn't past.
Wait! The hurricane! There's still time!
Okay, we'll call it there for South of Midnight. And we'll play something else. Since I'm off tomorrow, I want to play the last 2 chapters tomorrow and make it a big thing. You know, finale and all. You know, my favorite game.